Hey, how are you? Good morning. You're on mute.
Morning, how are you?
Good, thank you. I'm sorry I was a bit late. The link was not right. So I'm just going to fiddle as well. My background doesn't look right as well.
It looks like a bit blurry, but
I'm
still,
flashing in
yes.
between my bedroom and
San
San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Morning,
We'll
Juan.
see how we
Hi,
go.
good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Juan?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. So Miss T will not be joining us today.
Uh,
She has some family from interstate staying with her this week. Yeah,
that's
which
good.
is yeah, it's nice. So yeah, she. I'm just trying to fix my background, Juan. It's a bit funny and it'll be annoying.
Yeah, okay. Do you know how to do that one or no?
I know how to change it, but for some
It's not
reason
working.
so can you see I just changed it then?
Yeah.
See, it's still,
Mm.
it just
Yeah,
doesn't seem to be right. I'm not sure. I've Googled
yeah.
everything that I possibly can. I need a 7-year-old to come and fix it for me. So while I play with this, so you guys did some homework last week, or Nerida set you some homework. You needed to prepare a 2-minute speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so we'll be doing that today. We'll also be doing, if that's better. Nope. What's the easiest on your eyes?
I think the bluish one was better.
This one?
Oh, this one, all of the same. Just
Yeah.
And you don't have the
Because,
option, the non-option?
no, because it goes through our work Zoom, like Turn to
Mm.
English, it's
You have
preset,
the
and
default. Yeah.
I would prefer to have none.
Mm.
Uh,
And just use like my curtains, which you can see, but it won't let me. It's telling me that, yeah, I don't have that
mm.
option.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll fix it up. I hope that's probably the best one, isn't it?
Okay,
Yes.
just look.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Alrighty. So today we'll be doing the two speeches. Did you have somebody else join you last week? Or is it still just the two of you?
No,
No, there was another one, Johnny.
Johnny. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Maybe when I get a sec, I'll send a link for him. If is he in our WhatsApp group? I think I
Yes,
have one
yes, he
phone
is.
number that I don't have a name for, so that must be him.
Mm.
Okay, so we've got 3 objectives today. We'll be going over the idioms again. So
Mm-hmm.
you guys looked at the worksheet with some idioms and you wrote some sentences. So we'll go through that again and I will get you to write some sentences but with new idioms that you did not use last week. We've got some grammar to go over, so I'll be teaching you something called a gerund and infinitives. I know, it's a worse word,
I
isn't it?
love it.
Um, when we go swimming or running, we change the verb swim and we put ing on the end. That is called a gerund.
Mm.
Okay, and an infinitive is when we add to. So I will walk. No, what is it? It's the opposite. Gerund is when I like to swim. So you put a to in front of the verb. So I like to swim. I don't like.
That is infinity.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So
Yes.
2 things: gerund and infinitive. But we will do that later.
How do you pronounce that one? Because I used to pronounce the other one as a Geron. but
Gerund.
obviously
Gerund. Yeah, I guess
Garand.
Australians will probably say gerund.
Garand.
But I think it's more like you said, Kwan. Yeah. How do you say it? Say it again.
Gerund.
Yeah, maybe more gerund.
Gerund.
Yeah.
Gerund. Gerund.
Okay. All right. So I'll
Very
get our
interesting
idioms
form.
up.
Yeah, the form we
But just quickly, are you guys well? Have you had a good week?
Yes.
Yeah?
we-
Yeah. How is your daughter, Juan?
My son. My son is really good.
Oh, I'm so
He's really
sorry.
good.
Your son, of course. Yeah, your picture. You
No,
have
don't
that
worry.
beautiful picture. Yeah, on the beach.
Don't
He's
worry.
such a cutie. He's a little chubba wubba
Yeah.
in that picture, isn't he? With his little chubby legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
he's
No,
gorgeous.
he's doing great.
Good. And Beata, anything interesting happened to you over the week?
No, very busy at work. I'm in
Yeah,
the community sector, very busy at the moment.
yeah, yeah.
That's,
Does it feel? It feels like everything in the year is in this week,
yeah,
Yes.
in this last week. I don't know. I'm the same. It's like every single thing has culminated right now. All the preparation, everything is happening right now. But
yeah.
anyway, we just get up and keep going, don't we? So
Oh,
thanks for making it to class. Oh, look at my weird teeth. Wish I
yeah. All good.
could. All right, let's get started, guys.
Okay. I've got one, I don't know, the structure of the course, one, because it's just two of us, and then maybe I was thinking about, can we send once a week, one question for you on the WhatsApp before the lesson, which, for example, bothers me the whole week and I can't find solution and I don't know why is this about the language, how I
Of course.
pronounce this or something. So one for
Yes.
one for me, just one question on WhatsApp, and then you can answer us because Juan,
Oh,
I struggle with this.
absolutely, Beata. So we like you to use the WhatsApp as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't worry if it's just one question, because there's myself, there's Miss T, there is Miss May. So between the three of us, one of us will get back to you. And yeah, definitely, that's 100% what we want you to
Juan,
do. Yeah, I was
Awesome.
actually going to bring that up at the end of the class,
oh,
to let you know to be more interactive whenever you want on WhatsApp.
Oh,
It's for you guys. Yeah,
yep.
this is
yeah.
It
why
will be useful. Yes.
no, Juan, we
Oh,
stopped and
complete.
said, oh my God,
Yeah,
why
no,
is this?
it is like sometimes, and as much as we can Google everything, sometimes you just want to speak to somebody. Like you just want that interaction. It helps you comprehend more or something. I do that with
Mm.
my study and work. So even if you get desperate, you can call us on WhatsApp as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Not a problem. And we are a global country. Miss T is liaisoning with Brazil and Colombia and China. And so she's up at all different times as well.
Okay.
So if you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning going, oh my God, what's a garund?
Yeah,
She'll answer you, I hope.
but Gran is
Yeah,
yeah. Sorry,
and the other thing, what I think that is useful is because we have a just one class per week, and there is
Yeah.
a
yeah,
lot of time
yeah,
that
Yeah,
probably we
it
need.
is. And yeah, we're all the same. Like we forget what happens, It's like when
Yes.
people say, what did you do on the weekend? You go, oh, not much. But I mean, you may have driven 10 kilometers to see a play and, done really exciting things, but we forget. We forget really easily, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when we're busy. So
How
yeah,
how
no.
do you say that one? Memory is fragile or something like that?
How do we say that one?
That you forget everything pretty easy.
There is a saying.
Yeah, because in Spanish it's something like that. Memory is fragile.
Yeah, I mean, we can just say my memory is crap. Um, just be straight and say it. But
Yeah.
one thing, my memory is like a sieve. So you know the container you wash your vegetables or pasta in, and it's got all the holes. Yeah. So my memory is like a sieve, which means everything's falling out of your brain, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just my memory is crap. And crap and words like that, they're a bit of slang. They're not, you wouldn't say it to someone you just met, but
Mm-hmm.
you can say it to your friends and even your work colleagues. It's a bit crap today, you know, I'm tired. That's
Okay.
fine. That's easy for people to understand.
Yeah. Good. Thanks for that.
No, no problem. Anytime. And ask questions like that on WhatsApp all the time. It's a good challenge as well for us. Well, for me, Miss T probably knows everything, but I can use the challenge anytime. I had all my materials up, but see, once again, challenge. Where did you go? Okay, so I've got my garans. I'm going to do my idioms. I just have to log in, I think, again. Sorry, guys. If you like, you can take time while I pull the material up. Only take 1 minute. Go over your speech. Yeah, have a little read of your speech. So just take a minute or so to do that. Okay, I'll give you some more time again, but do you want to, shall we do our idioms or would you prefer to read your speech?
Doesn't matter for me.
Doesn't matter? All right, let's just do our idioms.
Okay.
So as you guys know, we've got these are our common Australian slang, phrases, and idioms. Okay, so I gave you one before. My memory is like a sieve today. We'll just quickly read through them again. So, Beata, can you do the first three?
Okay. Amber, a paramedic or ambulance. John's not looking too good. Should we call Amber? Second hour, afternoon, we have a meeting this hour. And at the end of the day, after taking everything into consideration, at the end of the day, I think Sarah deserved that promotion more than anyone. And here I would say, at the end, yeah, I don't know if I should put the end. My mind would say the end. No, yeah, at the end.
Yeah, at the end. So think of the day in parts.
Mm-hmm.
So we say the morning,
Okay.
we wouldn't say the middle. We would say lunchtime. And then we could say the end or the evening. But in this case, the common phrase is at the end of the day, which doesn't really mean the day,
Yeah.
as in morning or night, but just think of the day in parts to understand that you do need the. So I would say at the end of the day, I think you guys are good students. Maybe we had some problems in the beginning, but at the end of the day, it was a good class. All right. Juan, would you like to read B and C, please?
Yes, no problem. The next one is Bladja. I don't know if I pronounced that one well, or it's
Perfect.
Bladger. Okay.
No,
A
just
lazy
how you said it. Yep.
Okay. A lazy person who avoids work. Mike is such a player. He's taking day off, which means I have to finish this report. Next one is Chucky Bickies. Chocolate biscuits, chocolate biscuit. Chocolate
Yeah.
biscuit, chocolate biscuit.
Yeah.
There is some Chucky in the kitchen to share with the office. Chock a block full of something. My in tray is chock a block with invoice to pay. I didn't understand that one. That is
In tray.
that is a yeah.
Yeah. So an in tray is when if you are in an office and your boss came along and gave you a piece of paper, which you can't see, but on this piece of paper, you would, and he would say, he or she would say, I'd like this report finished by tomorrow. And you might have a section, sorry?
But that one is another Aussie idiom or is connected with the Chucky Bickies? Because apparently that is chock a block. So apparently that one is another one.
There is two. This line here should be
should be in the next one. For
Yeah,
the
so
reason
it
I
is
was
1 and 2. So chock-a-block has nothing to do with food.
and Chucky Bickies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one means
It just means full. Chock-a-block.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can also
Awesome.
go to the supermarket and someone might say, how was the shops today? Oh, chock-a-block
Chock-a-block. Okay.
means there was lots and lots and lots of people. It was full.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And the next one is Shokasiki. To call in sick for work, usually when you are not really sick, I may just Shokasiki. I don't want to be at the meeting.
Yep.
Should I continue?
Yes, keep going. But just before you do this one here, we want to say the
COV.
Correct.
Okay. COV, COP, AOB, AOD, AOP. Close of business is COV. Close of pay is COP. End of business, EOB. End of day, EOD. End of play, EOP. This all means the end of the day. Can you get me the report by end of EOB? EOB.
Yeah. There's a lot in that, isn't there? There's a lot.
Yeah.
You will find in your workplace, they will use maybe just one and everyone will use that. So it could be close of business or
end of day.
Or end of the day. And this is different to the other one up here. This actually does mean what I was talking about, the end of the day, that part of the day. And close of business in Australia is usually 5 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
I have when I submit an assignment for university, some lecturers will say COB Tuesday.
Okay.
So I need it.
Awesome.
No, it needs to be in by 5 o'clock.
Awesome. And the next one, the last one is Cupa. A cup of tea, Cupa. A cup of Cupa. Cuppa.
Yep, that one.
Cuppa. Cuppa. Okay. A cup of tea. Would you like a cuppa?
Yeah.
Crook sick and feeling really crook. I may head home early. So that is another one.
Yeah,
Another
same as before. It just
Yeah.
needs to be, it hasn't been put on the bottom, on the next
Yep.
line under.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so do you understand cuppa?
Yes.
Yeah, I always say to my other students, remember Australians are lazy. We don't like to finish a whole word. So that there, would you like a cuppa, can even be changed to want a cuppa?
Yeah. Want a cuppa.
Want a cuppa,
Want
mate?
a
Or
cuppa.
want, like if you were new in your building, in your office, they'd be like, oh, want a cuppa, mate?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Beata, can you please do the next few?
Yep. That said, to be certain, that said, asking for a rise. Doc is a doctor. Doctor, I'm feeling sick. I might go to the doc to get checked out. Giving 110%, putting extra effort into a task. Sarah needs me to make a client presentation by midday, so I will give it 110%. Hang on a tick. Oh yeah. Hold the moment, hang on a tick. I just have to print the stuff. Jiffy a short. Oh, this is another one. Jiffy a short
Yes.
amount of time. Tell Paul I will be there in a jiffy. Never use this. Mac medication. Yes, I will be on Mac for the rest of the week, but I'm fine to come to work.
Yeah, so there's three.
3 here
Yeah, hang on a tick, Jiffy, and meds.
and meds.
Yeah, any questions?
No,
Oh,
I
Jiffy's strange, isn't it? I don't know where Jiffy comes from, but we do say it a lot. Hang on, Jiffy, I'll be there in a jiffy. No. Okay, Juan, let's do these ones.
Yep. Okay. No brainer. Something that is very obvious. It's a no brainer. I will organize the Christmas party. No worries or wakas.
Yeah, no wuckers. It's once again very lazy. It just is
Okay.
no worries. No wuckers.
No wakas. No
No.
wakas. Okay. Don't worry about it. It is all right. Okay. No, this is another one. It's all right. I will pay for lunch today. No wakas.
Yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Rain check. Reschedule for later or later?
Later. So in the
Later.
future.
Later day. I'm really busy today, so can't make our meeting. Can we rain check? Scoot over. Asking someone to move over. Could you scoot over? I need a little more room. But that is rude, or no?
Too. No, not if your tone is okay. So if you were in a conference and
Okay.
it was very squashy, so we've all forgotten about COVID.
Okay.
But everyone's really close. You could just say, "Oh, do you mind scooting over?"
Oh.
It's
Okay.
the way you say it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay. It's okay. Or if you were really polite, you would say, "Would you mind moving a little bit so I can
Yeah.
just yeah."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
scoot over, mate.
Scoot over. Scoot over. Next one
Anything.
yeah.
Sorry. Yep. Keep going, Juan.
Okay, thank you. Next one is slumped.
Yep.
Busy and at capacity. I'm totally slumped at the moment. I don't think I will make our lunch day.
Yep. Yep. Good. And just be careful when you say totally slammed. Remember to make a break between the word. I hear you wanting to say, put like an A in there, an A sound. So I'm totally slammed.
Okay, that's good. Thank for that. Totally slang.
Yeah.
Okay. Smoke, a cigarette break. I'm just going outside for a smoke. Squeeze, to take a look at something. Hey, could you take a squeeze at this email? I don't understand why I'm being asked. A sticky beak, someone nosy or prying into someone else's business. Someone else's business.
Yeah. Good.
She's such a sticky beak. She just want to gossip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could
Any
you give
questions?
me more detail on that last one?
Sticky beak?
Yes.
Yeah. So think of the word beak, like a
Yeah.
bird has a beak, and they like to
Mhm.
put their beak into
Okay.
things. Okay. The sticky just means just putting it
And
in and staying there, I guess, stuck.
mhm.
So we say that when someone is being rude. So Beata might come to work and she goes and has a meeting with her boss,
Mhm.
and then one of your co-workers will say, why did Beata have a meeting? And you're thinking, oh, you're such a sticky beak. Mind your own business, just get
Yeah.
back to your work. Forget about
Okay.
Beata. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Can we
All right, last three.
just quick? Can I say to somebody, you are a sticky big person?
Um,
Not really.
yeah, you probably wouldn't say it to their face.
Okay.
You might say it to your family or your close friends. In a if you're very, very comfortable, you
Mhm.
might say if you're a bit cranky, and so if my husband was reading my emails, I might say, don't be a sticky beak,
Oh, okay. So just
but I wouldn't be fighting with him. I'm just saying, like, it's none of your business. Read your own emails.
yeah. Yeah.
But at work, you
Great.
probably wouldn't say it to someone's face
Okay.
unless you were kind of joking.
Mm-hmm.
If you were working and somebody was over your shoulder looking down and you're like writing and you want to concentrate, you'd be like, can you stop being a sticky beak? And you're just joking. They'll be like, yeah, fine, no worries, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right, last three, please. Last four,
Yeah.
please,
Ta,
Beata.
thank you. Ta for the coffee. Touch base. Oh, touch base to catch up with someone. I would like to touch base with you on our web team. I need an update on how my computer repair is going. Under the pump, under pressure to get something done. Sorry, I can't take that on right now. I'm really under the pump. And win-win situation, a situation where everyone is happy, has benefited. Tom and the client both love the presentation. It is a win-win.
Yep, good.
Okay.
Good reading, guys. Really good. Just two comments. Beata, just slow down just a little bit.
Okay.
Yep, just a little bit. Sometimes you miss a word or add a word. Yep. That's okay. It's good though. It's just a matter of slowing down. I have a student in one of my other classes, and she's only I think she's about 11 or 12, and she's very clever, and she's better than all the adults. But she reads so fast because I think she is so clever. And I say, please slow down, Hasandi. And she goes, oh, yes, teacher. And then and she she doesn't miss the words. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And I spoke to Juan about the S and yeah, taking that space in between the words. Okay. So any more questions about all of these?
No, I will print them all for myself, highlight, maybe write down, try
Yep,
to
yep.
memorize them all.
Good
Start
idea.
doing
Good
some-
idea. Just keep practicing saying them as well because they do sound strange.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that word? Jiffy. That's strange. Dead set.
Yeah.
Chakasiki. You know, they sound strange. So we're very comfortable with making our sounds short in Australia. Okay, so what would you like to pick two each, two new ones each, and write a new sentence?
Yep.
Yep. Are you okay with that, Juan? Yep. So you did this last week. So pick two new ones.
Okay.
So I'll give you. Do you need 3 minutes? Is that okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Good. How you going, guys?
I'm okay. I finished.
You got two
Yes.
sentences? Yep,
Yeah.
both?
Yeah.
Okay. Beata, can you please read your first sentence and tell me the idiom first? So
Okay.
tell me the word first. Say, I will be using.
I will be using COB
Okay.
and a no-brainer in the same sentence.
Sorry, say again, Beata. Sorry.
No-brainer.
Okay, cool, cool.
There will be, oh yeah. The report must be done by COB. It's
Yep.
not, it's a no-brainer.
Yep.
In the
Yep.
email.
Yep, perfect. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. If you wrote it in an email, it is slightly casual. So you would choose if it was just your equal,
Yep.
and not equal as in, you know, your boss is better, but someone at your same pay level.
Yeah.
They might say, can you please do this, and give you a big training thing. You go, it's fine, it's a no-brainer, I got it. Yeah, but not to your boss. Thank you. That was good. That they're two really common ones as well, so especially COB.
Sure.
And Juan, what would you like to use?
Okay, I will use chock-a-block.
Yep.
And then in the second sentence, I will use Jiffy.
Okay.
So the first one, yesterday I tried to clean up the garage, but it was chock-a-block and I couldn't finish. You say it was a chock-a-block or it was chock-a-block?
It was chock-a-block.
It was chock-a-block and I couldn't finish. Is that okay?
Yeah, so I think if we were at work, you might say I tried to clean up the storeroom, but it was chock-a-block,
Okay.
so I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because in my case, the garage is the storeroom.
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't tell your client. Pretend it's a storeroom so they don't
Yeah.
know it's your garage.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
The second one, I had to prepare 2 sentences in a jiffy.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, good thinking, Juan. Very creative.
What was the last one, Juan?
I have to prepare 2 sentences in a jiffy.
In a jiffy. Which one is this?
Jiffy.
Jiffy is with the H, so hang on a tick.
And next to the one is jiffy, a short amount of time.
Okay. Yeah. I think you could probably change that sentence to, you've used it right, but say, I'll finish the sentences in a jiffy.
Okay.
So think of the jiffy as the future.
The
In
period.
a jiffy. It's still a short amount of time, but I'll finish in a jiffy.
So I have to say I have to finish or I will finish?
I will finish. I will finish in a jiffy.
Okay.
We will be truly Aussies, Juan, after we finish the course. I'm telling you.
I hope.
Jiffy. Oh, our teacher's frozen.
Oh yes, apparently we lost her.
So she will
Yeah. I hope
Oh, you guys are done.
We lost you.
Juan, another one. We lost, how is it in translation? So you're like, look, you've gone somewhere in the middle. Oh yeah, she's reconnecting.
By
Lost
in translation.
Yeah, it is the saying lost in translation. Maybe she lost.
Really?
Yeah, lost in translation, something like this. She will correct probably and tell us. I heard many times.
That's good.
Like in the middle, lost in translation.
Oh, you're back. Oh, good. Sorry.
You back?
I just dropped out. I was just sending you a message on WhatsApp.
We heard our saying lost in translation. This is something lost in the middle of conversation. That was lost in translation. I don't know.
Yeah, you can say lost in translation. Yeah. So there are two ways of looking at that. For you guys, it's what it is, lost in translation. So you are translating from one language into English. So lost in translation, which we all understand from a cultural perspective. It can also be a way of saying that that information was not transferred in my head. So my boss might have very, very high skill level of something and they're trying to explain to me, but I don't have that same level yet. So that is, yeah, I'm like talking about technology. If a 7-year-old explained to me why I'm having problems with my Zoom, I could easily say, I'm sorry, 7-year-old, but I lost that in translation. I don't understand. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's exactly what it is, and you can use it in a bit more of a general way. Okay, so we're back online. Let me just get my idioms back up. And did you see the message I wrote in WhatsApp?
Yeah. In a jiffy.
Yeah, I'll be back in a jiffy.
But in that case, you use in jiffy.
Mm.
Should we use in a jiffy or in jiffy? It's okay.
With the
No,
A.
in a jiffy. In a jiffy. I'll be there in a jiffy.
So you miss it the A.
Did I not type that? Okay. Sorry. Let me just read it. I'll be back online in a jiffy.
Okay,
I
okay,
made a
okay.
mistake. Sorry to confuse you.
No, don't worry.
So see, now that is a good example of lost in translation
We should
from
use
Okay, okay.
this.
my end.
That is
All right.
the easy way to learn is with mistakes.
It is perfect one. As I've said
Yeah.
when I first met you guys, I like mistakes. Mistakes are good. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this conversation. So now you'll
Yeah.
always remember.
Yeah.
Okay, any more questions about idioms? No? Okay,
No.
all right. I'll get you guys to write your, to present your
Mhm.
speech. Okay, I'll give you 2 more minutes, okay, to prepare that. And then I will just ask one of you to read, okay?
Mhm.
Okay, now I'll let you know that you probably already know that we record our sessions. So Miss T will be marking the speeches. She'll watch this later and she'll mark your speeches. So do you feel you need a bit more time to prepare now you know that, or would you like to just go for it?
1.
1 minute? Oh,
I
one.
think,
Sorry.
yeah, it's pretty similar. But people here say Yuan. Australian, they call me Yuan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have the hua sound.
Yeah,
Hua.
yeah, for the reason you say Jesus instead of Jesus.
I know it's weird, isn't it? I know I didn't know that until I was quite older, and
Yeah,
I'm like, what are they saying? Especially because
Oh, you're so good.
Jesus is a more common name as a person, whereas we would never call our child Jesus. It
yeah,
would be like calling your child God.
Mm.
Um, and same as Muhammad. Like
yeah.
we would never call our child Muhammad, but I have many Muhammads in my other classes. So when I heard Jesus, like what? Never heard that. And then
Jesus.
it hit me. I'm like, that's Jesus. And then I thought, oh, that's so funny that that little boy is running around. Jesus, Jesus. Sorry. It's very
Yes,
amusing to my
yeah,
mind to think about that.
yeah. But coming back to the question, yes, I think that we can just do that one. I think Beata is
Go
ready,
for it.
and
Let's do it.
yeah.
Okay, would you like to go first one?
Ah, okay. Okay, let's do that. So
Just 1 second, I'll start the timer because
yeah,
it is a 2-minute speech.
yeah, it will be difficult, but yeah,
That's all right, no problem. You just do what you do.
yeah.
It's not a big deal. All right,
Okay,
ready, go.
yeah. There are a lot of jobs that I can't talk about because when I was in South America, I moved across different countries, companies, and positions. But today, I will talk about my previous job as a consultancy. It was also in South America, but traveling a lot to beautiful places such as Peru, Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, Uruguay, Mexico, and most of Central America. I remember this job so well because, firstly, I had to travel at least one per month, making connection and improving all my networking, talking about job. Secondly, I could spend personal time on those trips. Most of the time, my wife went through what was with me as a company on that trips. Finally, most of the colleagues at my office were from different countries, which made the work better and enjoyable, and we have a really good mood.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That was,
How?
sorry, I'm just writing the time. You were only 10 seconds short.
Okay, that's
So
good.
that was good. That
I
was
thought
really good.
it was just 1 minute.
No, no, you were really
Okay,
close. No, that was good. It was interesting.
Mhm.
okay,
Yeah, it made me want to know what you were talking about. So that was
okay.
really good. But I won't make any comments because Miss T
Yeah,
will
yeah,
mark
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, congratulations, Juan. Thank you.
Thanks.
1, the first one. 2-minute speech. There will be 5, 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's horrible to think about, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need to speak for 20 minutes. Okay, you tell me, you start and I'll start the timer,
Okay,
Beata.
I'm ready. Okay.
Okay.
There are a lot of jobs I can talk about it because when I moved to Australia in 2002, I worked for many different companies. But today, I will talk about my recent job at the local council. It was the most memorable job which I had in my entire life. There are many reasons why I remember this position. I was involved in a new government funded and tremendously controversial project. Firstly, it gave the local community an access to information from non-published reports and progress notes. In the morning, after having a kappa, we work on several documents which would support our opinion in this project. The entire team gave always 110%. We get only one silly bludger who finished his duties before we even started the be serious about a project. Secondly, this project and this job started in the early AVO, would give me time to look after my family and my children. I was able to prepare myself to work under the pump for the next 6 hours. We were slammed with the amount of information, Some of the team members knew the phrase and how to avoid being supported by sorry, this was wrong. Sorry.
That's okay. Keep going. You're doing well.
The project finished in a blink of our eye. It was a good job and a definitely win-win project for the Aboriginal community and for myself. I didn't stop. Done.
Very good. You were exactly 2 minutes, Beata.
I didn't finish one sentence. I looked now and was one sentence when I wanted to change the structure and I didn't, so I stopped up. But anyway.
That's okay. If you had kept talking, you probably would be only 2 seconds short, 2 or 3. Yeah, so perfect. Good work, Beata. That was once again, it was interesting. You guys both have had very interesting careers. I like it.
Still sitting on my mind with this one, and honestly, it's very quick. I still got received last week an offer to be coordinator in North Territory, and just because I'm from Europe, I've got the background for mental health, and they wanted me to support the Aboriginal communities in
Nice.
But my husband, he hates the hot weather, and he's very busy at work here.
Yeah.
And my son is just 19, so I don't think this is
you're on that cusp, aren't you?
Yeah, but
yeah, that's really hard. I mean, he'd probably be fine, but still, you would worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe you can miss a good opportunity.
And naughty age for him, so I need to look after him. This is with 19 very funny ideas in so probably for 2-3 years, but the job, you can see on my face, I'm still thinking, oh my god, why not just do it, just drop everything and do it.
Yeah, it would be amazing. And you know what, Beata, it's very important.
Yeah.
Very in Australia, anything that we can do to support Indigenous people is so important, especially with mental health, not just with Western, but mental health affects everybody. Yeah. And it's also, you would see the Northern Territory because you would be living there, you'd be in the desert. It would be amazing. What's the community?
This is next to the Ayers Rock.
Okay. So is that
I've got still some. I'll show you for the next week. I find the information.
Okay, yeah, I'd really love to see that. I'm very, very interested in Indigenous culture. I study I do archaeology, but in Australia, Indigenous archaeology is our biggest area. Yeah. So yeah, and it's such an amazing culture. It's nearly it's nearly the perfect culture, if you know what I mean. Like, nobody's perfect, but if you could have the best designed culture, I feel that they would win.
For me, it's pity the loss of so many languages, so many communities. And what's for us from the European background, I can
Yeah.
learn everything. It's everything new. It's nothing what's I didn't have the knowledge in Europe, and now, even now, I did some like family violence and all
Yeah.
courses, government funded courses with the family violence protection of a woman, and how we can strengthen the community, not from
Yeah.
with everything. And I said every day will be different for me.
Oh, so different, so different. And
Oh, my head is
just thinking about that idea of helping a woman in a situation, like you have to bring all this other culture into it,
yep.
which is, and it's so, it's such a strong, I know that white Australians, we have lost our big families,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yes.
Indigenous culture is really, really strong with their
Yep.
family ties and the um, all the uh, all the rules that they have to follow with who they can associate with. It's very, very interesting. I'm very, very passionate about Indigenous affairs. Yeah, so look, if it was me, I'd be there like that. But
I
as
know.
amazing as it is being a parent, it's like, oh, it's that, isn't it? It's
But
literally that.
and I tell you what's really stopping me is maybe not even my family, is my English. I'm worried to writing the reports. I'm worried to communicate properly and
Yeah,
making
no,
mistakes. This is only what will stop me now, and said I need to write the emails,
yeah,
respond to the government organization back here in
yeah,
Melbourne and in Canberra. And this is what I was like, no, my English is too weak. I need to strengthen my English before I can move to job like this. This is only mine.
yeah, yeah. I can understand your concern, and I'm not saying that it's true, but I understand that concern. But I mean, we're here to help you. So if you like whatever you need in that way, now that I know that's like a
Mm.
possible goal, I mean, let's work towards that. I'm more than happy to help you specifically do that. And I think your English is fantastic. Yeah.
But
I think
Yeah,
both of your English, I can't have a conversation with many of my other students like this.
mm,
Yeah.
the other thing, Beata, that I think, it's just my opinion, is it if you don't jump over that opportunity,
Yeah.
you won't have that the moment that you need to effort more, you need to push yourself to practice more your English. You will be just in a comfort zone. So you need to just to
oh my God.
Yeah.
put you in that pressure.
Exactly, Juan,
Yeah,
exactly. And that's the best way we learn, isn't it?
yeah,
Just
yes,
just throwing ourselves in and doing things and
yes.
making those mistakes. And I think we're harder on ourselves than other people are. And we think other people are judging us, but it's us that's judging.
But
Yeah.
probably
So
Juan,
yeah,
as
jump in.
jump. Oh my God.
Jump
But
in.
like if I sit in front of my computer and I've got my email ready, I will go 5 times and I will change. And maybe this is wrong. The structure is wrong, and missing missing there, missing A, and
Yeah.
on the end, I will make a screenshot or make a photo, send to my daughter, please help. And she's like, Mom, I
Yeah.
can't constantly correct your emails. You need to do it.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
sorry for her, but
Yeah. Yeah. But then remember, Beata, if you're in a situation up there, you're with many other cultures. We don't think about Indigenous people as other cultures sometimes, but they're learning. Some of those people, like they have about 13 languages
I
that they're
know.
speaking. So why are you're just another version of
Mm.
that. And they won't care.
Yeah.
They won't care because the people that are responding, I mean, once you know that somebody is, and we can tell by people's names,
Yeah.
once you know somebody has like English is their second language or third or fourth or whatever. So what? So what? If there's an extra capital that's not in the right place or a verb that is around the wrong way, like, I understand. I used to work for a Hungarian lady and she was really hard to understand, but I knew she didn't have strong English. So I would make myself try to understand in a different way. That's all. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We live in a very multicultural society. We pretend we don't. Our government
Yeah.
pretends we don't, but we do. Yeah. So don't worry, Beata. As Juan said, take the opportunity, honestly.
My husband would look into that and say, "You crazy."
Yeah. You will be asking the next year, the oncoming year, why not? Why not? Why not?
Exactly. Exactly.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. We are, how I said, we are very multicultural in my home already. My daughter, the Colombian one,
That's
the
right.
Colombian
Yep.
boy. So we've got the Spanish now on board. We speak German home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
like
There.
Polish.
See? Oh,
We speak Polish. And now the Michelle with Leo only the because for her it's very important. She started to learn Spanish, which is the language child. That's I think
Yeah.
the sixth language for her.
yeah. Yeah.
And she's doing diploma. So we've got the
Yeah.
Spanish
Yeah.
good words or not. So
Yeah.
you see one,
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
will be another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just believe you can do it. And because I'm a mature age student, and I assume you and I are probably around the same age,
Yeah.
I just, people say, what do you study? And I say archaeology. I don't remember things. Honestly, I walk out of a lesson and just go, I'll never be able to do a job. But you know what I do? I'd say I'm an archaeologist all the time. And the more you do it, the more you say it. Like Juan said, I just jumped in at this
Yeah.
age. I just took the opportunity and I want to do it. But also I enjoy when people say, oh wow, you're an archaeologist. I'm just like, yes, I am. So
Good.
be my friend and I call it being smug.
Smart.
Smug. So if you have a really nice house
Yeah.
and somebody walked through your house and said, oh wow, you've done a beautiful job, you've got a beautiful couch, and I love your kitchen, you would be like, yes, yes, it's very nice. So you're just being a little bit smug. So in the future, people would say, how many languages do you speak, Beata? 25. They'd be like, what? Wow. Yes, I spent some time in the Northern Territory with some Indigenous community members. Yes. Yeah. Just be like that. Yes. Yes. I'm very, very intelligent. Yes.
I like how one with indigenous and I said aboriginal when the correction. I know we use the wrong word as well.
No, that's okay. At least you're aware of it. A lot of people don't care. A lot of people will still say the blacks.
Yeah.
Or
And should you do any residential, or could you be in flying in, flying out, or something like that? Because you know that most of the time company know that they have to provide some flexibility.
Yeah.
So probably you can start with flying in, flying out, and your family can stay there where they are at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. This is now, there's so many opportunities now from government side for North Territory because of the COVID, everything with the changes, what they wants to correct or make it better for the communities. And me with the community background, mental health, I'm not a nurse or anything like this, but more to work with leisure and health and disabilities, and there's all the whole connection. So if you would like, and it's like, oh look, the money is not bad. It's not about the money. I don't even look at the money. Money was not the topic for me, but
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So,
You already make your decision.
Yeah, I was
Clear.
just thinking that, Juan. I just thought the same thing. Exactly. You already know what you want to do. You've just got to jump over that last little bit of fear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have a look. I say maybe
So after this class, prepare your email and
Yeah.
send that email
Yeah.
to them
I
and
said
say, yeah.
If you would like you can send your email to WhatsApp at any time. I'll have a look at it.
okay.
I may not get back like that day, but I'll definitely look
Thank
at
you.
it to help you. No problem whatsoever. Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'd enjoy doing that. It's good practice for me. Good
Okay,
learning for
Yeah.
me as
done.
well. So yeah, do
So
that.
And just
Don't bother your
and,
daughter, bother me.
and just remember that they don't need you because you have a proficiency in English. They need you because you know your stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
they
This
can wait
guy,
for your English to
yeah.
improve. Yeah.
Listen to Juan. He's a very smart man.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sorry for taking your time. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Let's do a little bit more work. We haven't got
Yep.
long. What time is it? We've only got 10 minutes. All right. What I'll
Yep.
do, I'll show you the
The
worksheet.
gerund,
Sorry, the gerund.
the gerund, the
Gerund.
gerund.
All right. So, have you guys got access to this in your
Yes.
Moodle?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe you might want to print it out because we won't finish this, or you can do the notes on a Word document. So basically, we'll just quickly run through. We've got two things. A gerund is the ing form of a verb. So where is the verb? Beata?
Oh, the verb. Yeah, if it's English, is the verb swimming, swim.
Yeah, so it's the base is swim.
Swim.
All right. But we're turning it into swimming. All right, which is a gerund. It's just the ing.
Mm-hmm.
And the base verb is pay. And we're adding ing to turn it into a gerund. And then infinitives. So one, gerund, two. We just add to before. All right, so I said that's the base verb. That's the base verb. So we would never say, I like swim. I like swimming, or I like to swim. We would never say, I don't like pay taxes. We would say, I don't like paying taxes. I don't like to pay taxes. So they're the same. Gerunds and infinitives are the same. They mean the same thing. I like swimming. I like to swim. Exactly the same thing. Same meaning. All right. So what their job is, they combine the action meaning of a verb with the grammatical function of a noun. So when you're writing your email, this is what you need to remember to make your sentence sound proper in English. Okay. So in a sentence, we have subjects and we have objects. So speak is the base verb.
Mm-hmm.
Come is the base verb. In this first sentence here, the subject, the verb is in the subject position because we're speaking in front of a crowd can be scary. This is what we're talking about. Well, this is what we're doing, okay? That's in the subject position. Do you want to come with us? All right, this is just a different way of writing. We could say to our friends in a short way, coming with us today, okay? And it would be in the subject position, the same as speaking. All right, any questions?
No,
Nope.
not really.
No? Okay, so once again, because we've run out of time, please put questions into the WhatsApp about this, because this is, there is a lot of information in this, but what we just spoke about are just the basics that you need to know. So we have runs, infinitives, and this is how they work. And then as you go through the sheet, you will see more about this function. All right, this will give you some more explanation of in English. I'm not sure if Miss Turner said last week, but in English we have many rules about how the sentence needs to be. Okay, so this explains the rules. Okay, so just read through this. So this can be your homework, okay? Read through all of these, take some time, take about half an hour to read carefully. And if you don't understand anything, just ask me on WhatsApp. And then try to put it into practice. You've got 8 exercises. These ones are fairly simple. So this is number 1. I like to cook. Now we're going to change it to a gerund, cooking. So you just add the ing. Kendra swims 1 mile a day because swimming is good for her health. All right. So go through the exercises. Once again, if you have problems, let me know. But number 7 is what I would like you to do, a little bit like you had to do the speech. So number 7, okay, is on page 14. And the instructions are here. Write 5 to 10 sentences about one of your hobbies. And just like you both used idioms in your speech, just use gerunds and infinitives. We will mark this, but it won't be, there's no pressure, okay? Like we kept saying, mistakes are good. Let's keep making mistakes so we learn, all right? So what hobby would you like to talk about or write about, Juan? Can you tell me your hobby?
Yes, but I don't know how to say that one. I like to, normally I ride my bike.
Yep, okay, so in Australia or in English, we call that
Cycling.
cycle.
Okay.
So cycle is the verb, the base verb. And
Cycling
then,
is the action.
yep. So I will go for a cycle on my bike. You can say I ride my bike as well.
Okay.
But if you do it all the time, many people will say, I like cycling. My hobby is cycling. Okay, so you can hear how we put the ing and turned cycle into cycling. Or
Awesome.
I like to cycle. Infinitive.
I like to cycle. Yeah.
All right, so next week we will hear about your cycling hobby.
Okay.
And Beata, what is your hobby?
I put cooking.
Cooking, perfect.
Delicious cooking. Yep.
So once again, you're both doing it now as we're talking. You're saying cooking. I like to cook. You just said exactly what we're doing.
Yep.
So you use.
Beata, could you include any police receipt?
Yes.
Oh, yes,
I will.
please.
I will try to include one Polish recipe.
Yeah, you've got a busy week, Beata. You've got to apply for a new job and get over your fear. Jump in. Negotiate with a busy husband. And Polish recipes for everyone.
I will do it.
Okay.
Juan, I will contact you later. I take your number that you can contact my Leo, my Colombian.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay. They're both of the cycling. He's crazy about cycling. They've got 4 bikes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a hobby. Yeah, it's a hobby.
Colombian. Thank you
Okay.
so much. See you next week.
Bye.
You're very welcome, Beata. Bye, Juan. And remember WhatsApp, all right? No
Yes,
problem,
I will.
anytime, day or night. I'm here for you guys, okay?
Awesome.
you.
Awesome.
All
Bye.
right,
Thank
lovely
you.
to see you
See you,
again. I'll
Nadine.
see you next
Bye-bye.
week. Bye,
Bye.
guys.